Hey everyone, my name is Matt and welcome to the channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you my review of 65. At first, I'm going to be as non-spoiler as possible, just give you a quick overview, and then I will jump into spoilers, so I will give you a heads up in case you don't want this movie ruined for you. But overall, this movie I thought was pretty good. From what I've seen so far, a lot of people are not liking this movie. The reviews are completely crapping all over it, but I thought for what it was really good movie. It was just kind of turn your brain off, enjoy a good action flick that's sci-fi, and it has some dinosaurs. So definitely some parts that could have been better. Definitely some things and some tropes that I'm kind of tired of. It's not a fault to the movie. It's just of other series and TV shows going on that kind of have this played out. But overall, like I said, I think it's a really good action movie. Adam Driver does a really good job. The premise, as they've already said in the trailer, it's a pilot crash lands on Earth 65 million years ago, and he's battling dinosaurs. So that's basically what it is. And again, for what it is, it's pretty good. It's enjoyable. I had fun. I got to shut my brain off, enjoy just a good action flick with some dinosaurs. The CGI was okay. It wasn't the best thing I've ever seen. It's no Jurassic Park, I will tell you that, but it's not like the CGI was completely terrible. I think Adam Driver did a good job for what he was given. Sam Raimi produced this, which I was a little shocked to hear that. But that was pretty cool to see. But overall, like I said, I think it was a fun movie. If you want a decent action movie that's not pushing any type of agenda, you can just turn your brain off, just watch a good sci-fi movie, thriller that includes dinosaurs, then this is the movie for you. It's not award-winning by any means. This isn't amazing by any way, shape, or form. There are going to be some scenes where you're probably like, that was all right. But overall, like I said, I thought it was a really good film. It was fun. Again, nothing to get too excited about. And if you want to just get out of the house and go to see a movie in theater, this is probably something that you would enjoy. So getting into some spoilers, I really like some aspects of this movie, and then there are some other aspects I were like, again, why are we going down this route? It's kind of didn't need to throw that in there, but hey, it's not the worst thing in the world. So what I meant earlier when I was talking about some of those tropes that are going on in a lot of other movies that kind of are played out is this felt like another babysitting movie. We see that with Star Wars and The Mandalorian. We see that with the show The Last of Us, where you have your father figure taking care of a lone female that's very similar to like their daughter. It's just played out and old. It's not the movie's fault, right? But it's just, we see it time and time again going on. So another story very similar to that. I was like, okay, here we go. But it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Like I said, I think Adam Driver did a fantastic job in his role. I really like kind of how it went a little dark, where again, he takes this mission because he wants to earn some more money to help his daughter with her sickness. They allude to that, right? They keep it very basic, very simple. What's going on? Why is he doing this? And what the situation is. I thought that was done really well. It didn't need to be drug out very long. I do like how they slowly over time show you that she ended up passing away while he was gone. Those little videos that she was sending him really tugged on the heartstrings, and again, they didn't have to go into super detail to explain that. I like the fact that they play on the emotions, where after he crash lands and he thinks there's like nothing else to live for, he almost thinks about taking his own life. That was deep. He's struggling with that, right? He realizes that that's not the case. He shouldn't do that. Then he finds obviously a passenger, a survivor. It's a little girl. I thought that was interesting. It was an interesting little twist. Like I said, I'm tired of that trope because we see it in so many other shows right now, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. There were some things, though, that really took me out of this film that didn't make a lot of sense. Like, he's telling her to stay quiet, right? They're in this crazy new world, and they're trying to creep through and get to their escape pod so they can get up into outer space and leave the planet. And then you'd have times where they're like being really loud and goofing off, and it's like, is that really the most realistic thing that would happen? Probably not. But again, you know, it is a movie, so I can't fault it too bad, I guess, but also it does make me think like, well, why would you do that if you're walking through a planet, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what's out there, and you guys are being really loud and screaming and yelling and stuff. So a couple things like that. But again, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. I had a lot of fun with the movie. Like I said, for what it was, I didn't go in anticipating some amazing movie. I got exactly out of this movie what I wanted, a fun ride. I knew the premise of the movie, but I didn't know exactly how it was going to end. And I think the only thing I wish I saw more of, I wish the dinosaurs on the planet were a little bit more of a threat. I did like the fact that they included not just dinosaurs, right? You had like bugs and insects and other things that were around at that time that definitely were going to be dangerous, even some plant life. But I think having him crash land during the asteroid that basically wipes out all the dinosaurs, and we see that's like another looming danger, was a little much. I think just the planet itself could have been perfect. You didn't need to have that whole end scene. The movie does fall off a little bit in the third act. It gets a little bit over the top, right? Like there's like 3 T-Rexes and that big giant monster at the end that looks like a T-Rex but with longer arms. You definitely see the dinosaurs taking their time to attack. It leads up to that where you think this is the end, but of course they get saved, right? We see that a couple times. Like, it just, a lot of that stuff didn't need to be. It was cool that they had a little language barrier in there that I had to deal with. The sci-fi stuff, the type of rifle they had, the sounds, like that was pretty cool. It was all different. It all sounded like something new. Even the little grenades, they were all kind of, everything just had its own feel. It didn't feel like it borrowed really from much of anything that I recall or that I remember from other movies. But like I said, if you go into the movie not expecting a lot, just kind of mindless fun with dinosaurs, this is what you're going to get. Is it worth going at like 8 o'clock at night and paying very expensive ticket prices? No. I went early in the morning or early afternoon where it was like a matinee. Perfect, right? It was just something to do, get out of the house, and enjoyable, and I had fun with it. I didn't go anticipating an Oscar-worthy type of film, so I got what I wanted, and I had a blast. But I always want to hear what you guys think, so if you saw this movie, please let me know. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Like I said, it's a lot of mixed reviews, and I thought it was good for what it was. So let me know what you think down below. Always love to hear your thoughts. If you liked this video, go ahead and smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate it, and until next time, take care.